Good morning, guys. We're going to be using these products. Stay with me. Thank you.
Some makeup. I'm going to be using most of Fenty Beauty products by Rihanna. Excuse me, can't talk this morning. I'm going to be using most of Fenty Beauty products by Rihanna. So let's try to get into this video. I'm going to start out by first doing my eyes. My eyes are kind of like already with the base on it a little bit. So I'm going to go in now. I'm going to go into with my Jaclyn Hill palette. Her first palette that she done. I'm going to be going into this palette and I'm going to be using, I'm going to use this color right here as a transition color. So let's get started. And that's what I'm going to be doing. To put that on my eye. I'm going to be using this as a transition color. So while we getting ready, let's be talking. So I had, I'm just starting out my YouTube channel, which I'm happy to get started with this channel. I have been postponing it for so long, and I'm happy to finally get it started and get going with it. Because, you know, people be like, oh, well, you know, you're going to do this or you're going to do that, and you know, you wind up not doing it. But nothing is promised to us. Nothing is promised. Life, you're here today, and, you know, you don't know when your last day going to be on this earth. So you have to just go ahead and do it and kind of not think what people gonna say or how they gonna feel about your videos. You just gotta do it. And I'm at the moment now where I'm just like, I gotta do it. I just need to get it done. So I'm grateful that I'm able to get it done, and I'm grateful that I'm able to come on YouTube and start doing something that I like to do. So now, with the same Morphe brush, I'm going to be trimming my eyes. I'm going to kind of like not really do a cut crease. I'm not good with doing cut creases. So I'm going to attempt to do as good as I can. I will grow. You know, everything is a learning process. So I'm going to try to do this cut crease. So just bear with me. I have to be quiet while I do my cut crease. So just bear with me. It's as perfect as we're gonna get. It's not that perfect. It's not even a little perfect, but it's as good as I'm gonna get. I'm gonna do this eye now, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take this with my LA Pro Girl concealer in a color Fawn. I like this because they got the applicator, see? And I really like that because the applicator is not bad. Oh my God, I put that all in y'all face just now, just covering up. So I'm gonna be doing that, right? And then we can continue to talk. So I come on here, I was like, let me start my channel and let me do something that I want to do, right? And I wanted to come on YouTube and do something that I like to do. And I do have a 9 to 5, and I do work a 9 to 5. And at my age, I'm getting older. I'm not going to tell you guys my age. Don't guess my age either, please, because you might think I'm older than what I am. And I don't want to be offended. So I'm priming that, and while that's priming, let me try to I'm gonna be using the Fenty Pro Filter primer. I love this stuff. This is some great stuff. I love it. Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'm not like these other people. I kind of use my hands to do everything. So I'm gonna be, and don't mind me if you see me looking down every so often. I'm looking down because I have my mirror in front of me, and I'm new to this, guys, so don't drag me, okay? I'm new to this. This is something I'm new to. As I continue to grow and make my mistakes, and as I continue to grow and make mistakes, I know that you will correct me and help me as we go. So don't drag me, okay? This is, again, my first video, and let's try to stay positive. Okay, so after that, I'm going to now go into my Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I don't know if you guys use this palette, but this is one of the best palettes ever. This is one of the best palettes. I love this palette. It's Born This Way. So I'm gonna be going into well, actually no, let's skip that. I'm not gonna use Born This Way. I'm gonna be going into my my Natasha Denona palette, if you pronounce her name correct, the Sunrise palette. I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be using this shade called the Awakening. This shade right here, I love this. It's so beautiful. So I'm going to pop that into where I carved out my crease. I'm going to be using this brush that I bought from the regular beauty supply store. It's a flat brush. So I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to just pat this into where I did my cut crease, and I'm just gonna pat that in. And sometimes I think with her palette, that's why I said I don't want you guys to be dragging me for using my hands, but I will be using my hands sometimes, because I think like with some of her things, like I'm gonna show you, like if I pat this on with my hand, I don't know if you see the difference, but I already see the difference as opposed to doing it with the brush. So I'm going to be patting this in. And I'm going to pat the other side, and I'm going to keep patting it in. So bear with me while I get used to talking and putting on makeup. Just bear with me, because I'm talking and I'm trying to put on makeup as well, and be with the camera. So just bear with me a little bit. So that's what I got here. I got her. So I did this in a cut crease. But so I'm new to the channel. I'm new to YouTube and subscribing and all this other stuff. I'm going to go back into my Jacqueline Hill palette. I love these dark brown colors. So I'm going to be using this brown, and I'm going to mix it with the one that's right beneath it. So I'm going to tap, 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 tap. And I'm going to apply this to the end of my eyes. I'm just going to pat it in first. I'm going to pat it in. And then I'm just going to work it in like this, just to give me like that little on the end, okay? And I'm using a regular elf brush. I forgot the name of this shadow brush, but I'm using that. So I'm not going to use a lot of brushes. Then I went back into the palette, and I'm going to be using the black just to put it on the ends just a little, just to give me a little bit more depth right here, definition right here. I just needed to pop just a little bit more. So if you can see it, see, I'm just going to put that in like that. Very little. Very little. So just like that. And then I'm going to kind of take the brush, and I'm going to just brush. Okay? So let's continue to talk. I'm going to kind of just lightly brush it out just a little bit. Okay? Just right on the end. Brush it out just a little bit. So it gives me that kind of like look. So kind of blend these out together, and that looks nice, right? So I'm new to YouTube and subscribe, and I'm gonna be doing the same thing on the other eye. I'm kind of happy that I started my channel. What made me start my channel, I just want to do something different that I like to do. You know, something different that I like to do. I kind of, like I said, I work in the office, and you can have the best job or you can have the worst job. But at some point, you know, you only have one life. You have to do the things that you want to do in life and the things that you desire to do. And what I desire to do is I wanted to come on YouTube and get into doing makeup. That was my desire, to get on makeup. So what I was saying is that, you know, you have to do the things that you want in life. I'm kind of old fashioned. I'm gonna regular do this. Oh, I spill it on my shirt. I'm gonna just kind of drip it on my face, a little bit on my forehead, a little bit here, a little bit there, and then I'm gonna rub, because I get every little thing off of my foundation. You have to do the things that you want to do in life. If you start taking your time and not going after your dream, then, you know, like I was saying, tomorrow is not promised to anyone. We don't know how long we're going to be on this earth. You don't know how long things are going to work out for you, how life going to grant you, what's life going to grant you with. We just have to take advantage of life. Again, I'm using Fenty Beauty Foundation. I love this Fenty Beauty Foundation. This is matte, and I love it. I'm in the shade, this shade I think is $3.90. I went back and I purchased her $3.85 shade, but this one here is a $3.90. So like I was saying, you know, and I'm gonna be using that e.l.f. What's this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I love this brush. So, you know, in life, we got to take advantage of the things that we want to do in life. Like I was saying, you don't know if we here. Look at the coverage on this baby. What? Look at the coverage on this baby. So I want to say thank you. And as you notice, I completely did everything. Please forgive me. I popped on some black NYX liner above my eye. I popped on my wig. It's not laced down, it's not set down, so don't drag me about my wig. I popped on some Fenty Beauty gloss, So what I wanted to say is that let's continue to stay positive. Let's continue to pursue our dreams. Don't delay with your dreams. If you got something that you want to do, do it. Let's encourage each other. The biggest and the greatest failure in life is not trying. Anything that you try, you know, you as time go on, if you're consistently doing it, you will get better. If you're consistently doing anything in life, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, or ugly, you will always get better at it. So let's continue to stay positive. Let's continue to have these great videos. Let's continue to do well. Let's continue to have things that, if you want me to try out new products, new foundations, new anything, just put it in the comments below. Again, please subscribe to my channel. Let's do a thumbs up. Let's like the video, and let's hit notification, the bell, so that you can be notified when these videos are uploaded. Again, thank you for being a part of my family. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your family.